LegacyMaker, the All Sports Network.
Hello everybody, Darrell Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network, and this is another LegacyMaker Sports News Update, this one for the 24th and the 25th of September, with a little sprinkle of the 23rd in there as well. With that being said, we got a lot to cover. I'm going to go over all of the collegiate scores in the Commonwealth, as well as a Commanders update. And before we take you over to Landover, we're going to first talk about the Richmond Spiders, who took on a struggling Stony Brook team, as Stony Brook was looking to get their first victory of the season and the Spiders were looking to win their third straight game. Let's take you to Robins Stadium. The Spiders started off a little slow in this contest, as Stony Brook was able to get off to an early 7-0 lead with 8 minutes and 43 seconds left in the first. But unfortunately for Stony Brook, that would be the last time they would score. The Spiders would go on a 51-0 run, where a lot of Spiders were able to contribute. Josiah Williams scored a touchdown. Connor Devernay scored a touchdown. Leroy Henley would score 2 touchdowns for Richmond. Tariq Funderburg, who had an interception return for a touchdown, a 30-yard one. He had 2 picks on the day. Savion Smith had a 60-yard touchdown pass. Javon Griffin also scored. They had a safety in this contest. Richmond was unstoppable versus Stony Brook to move to 3-1 on the year. Reese Udinski, 35 for 42, 357 yards, 5 touchdowns, and no picks. What a day for the young man from North Wells, Pennsylvania. The Spiders are 3-1. Stony Brook now 0-4. The Spiders' next contest will be against the Elon Phoenix, who come off an impressive victory against William & Mary last week. Can the Spiders win their 4th in a row? We'll find out this week as they take on Elon from Robins Stadium. And now we head up to Landover, as the Washington Commanders would take on the Philadelphia Eagles in the 3rd game of the NFL season. And it was a rough go for the Commanders. What an impressive day for Devontae Smith, who had an amazing day for the Eagles, as they would win this contest 24-8. Devontae Smith had 8 catches for 169 yards and a touchdown. Terry McLaurin had a pretty good day, 6 catches for 102 yards with a long of 45. All day long, this Washington team was not able to keep Carson Wentz upright, as he was sacked 9 times in the contest. The Philadelphia Eagles moved to 3-0 and are one of 2 teams left in the NFL that have a undefeated record, along with the Miami Dolphins. Washington moves to 1-2 as they will head to Dallas this week to take on the Cowboys for the first time as the Commanders. It should be a fun one, and I will be there to bring some of the action for Bowie TV. So it is going to be a great time. Make sure you check it out. Man, what a rough day for the Washington Commanders. But let's go ahead and take you to the press conference, where our man Lamont Thomas was there for LegacyMaker Sports Network to bring you some of the post-game coverage.
The 9 sacks. I know it's, you saw it from the field level. You have to go back and watch the tape. Is it more so on the offensive line, or maybe Carson holding the ball too long? What did you see exactly?
Probably a combination. We'll have to take a look at the tape, see what they were doing, defensively, and just go from there.
Your message to the guys after the game?
Learn from this, and now start focusing on getting ready for next week, more than anything else.
Fortunately, back-to-back weeks kind of dug ourselves a hole there. I got to be better, especially early on, so that we're not, having to throw the whole second half and let them play coverage. Do some things differently, so I got to be better.
You were sacked 9 times. From your point of view, what do you think went wrong for you guys there?
Yeah, I think that's a combination. Anytime there's a number like that, that is not the O-line. That is not all the O-line. I got to do better. I got to get rid of the ball in a lot of those situations. And, find a way to just find a check down and move on and different things like that. So hats off to their D-line, their front. It's a good front. But I got to be better and help our guys out. And I think it's a culmination also of being down. Having to come back, throw it around in the second half, where that D-line can spin the ears back and get out of us. So
I think it was, first and foremost, a big game for us as a team. And they beat us, offensively, we just couldn't sustain drives well enough. We didn't make enough plays from outside to sustain drives. I think the defense was doing well, holding them up for a while, and they were just on the field a lot. So, it's tough when you lose, especially like that in that fashion, in the division. So, the first thing that came to mind, we don't have no time to feel sorry for ourselves because we're going on the road to play a good Dallas team, and that's another one in the division. So, we have an opportunity to try to get this taste out of our mouth, but it's just going to take a lot of reflection and get better in each and everybody's part, including myself.
A lot of Eagles fans here at our field. Does that affect this team, you think?
I wouldn't necessarily say that. You don't necessarily want to see the opposing team's fans as much as you did, but at the end of the day, we ready to play football and try to control what's going on the field. And, we tried to do that. It made some pretty good noise at times. So, we're doing some things on account, but at the end of the day, we control what's on the field and in the stands. We don't necessarily have control over that, but we definitely can see a lot of great numbers.
Terry, what can the offense do to get more production in the first half?
That's a good question. I think, for myself, I just want to try to focus on what I can do better. I've had some missed opportunities the last few weeks that I want to, improve on. And that's kind of where I start. I think Coach Turner and the coaching staff do a good job of just trying to reflect on themselves and put their best foot forward and give us the plan going into the following weeks. And we watch the film tomorrow. So we got a chance to see what we didn't do well, and hopefully next week we can just sustain drives a little bit more and, put some points on the board. You're not going to win too many games, not putting any points on the board in the first half like we have in the last few weeks. And, we all know that, and we all have to take the individual accountability for that and improve.
Position to make a play and didn't make it. And to win games, you got to make those plays. So I think that was fourth down. So that's what we're going to have. 17-0. Get coached up to little things to be in a better position, but at the end of the day, football is either they make the play or you don't. You make the play.
Kendall, this is, I guess, 2 weeks in a row now. Other teams had a fast start on offense. What can you guys do to correct that for next week?
Like I said, I don't know if you heard, but this explosive plays lead to points. And you don't want to give them freebies. You don't want to give them explosive plays. Make them get down there and make them earn it. So that's something we got to be better at. Something I got to be better at. I think I gave up 2 explosives today. So I got to make sure I give our defense a better chance to go out there and stop them and take points off the board.
Now let's take you around the rest of the Commonwealth. Friday, Virginia lost to Syracuse 22-20. Syracuse now 4-0 on the season. Virginia 2-2. West Virginia beating Virginia Tech in Blacksburg 33-10. Then you had Elon go into William & Mary and win 35-32. William & Mary losing their first game of the season. St. Francis would defeat Norfolk State 45-26 in their contest. JMU defeating Appalachian State 32-28. Big win for JMU. ODU winning their homecoming festivities 29-26 over Arkansas State. Delaware would defeat Hampton 35-3. Liberty defeating Akron 21-12. Virginia State will beat Livingstone 37-7, and Virginia Union would defeat Fayetteville State 31-28. All right, everybody, that is it for this LegacyMaker Sports News update for September 24th and 25th. I'd like to thank you all once again for coming in and joining me to get all the scores around the Commonwealth and, of course, a Commanders update. Next week, I will be able to tell you how my experience was as I head to Dallas to watch the Commanders take on the Cowboys. Should be a good one there from AT&T Stadium. Once again, everybody, I'm Darrell Owens, and this is the LegacyMaker Sports News Update. We will see you all next week.